Hi guys, Dusty here with a quick news video. So, Nintendo announced that the new 3DS will still be region locked along with the original 3DS. So, what I think about this, I think that this is actually not a bad thing. I think it was to be expected, and I think there are good reasons for Nintendo to be region locking the new 3DS. Now, one of those reasons is, first of all, the SRB being in America, the PEGI being in Europe, and whatever being in Japan. I can't remember what's in Japan. But yeah, they might conflict. They might get mad at Nintendo. And Nintendo always wants the rating companies to be happy with them, or else they can give them bad ratings and stuff like that. Call me a conspiracy theorist, but I think that how much a company likes. How much the SRB likes a company can determine its rating to an extent. So that's just a quick piece of opinion, as crazy as it may sound. But that might be one reason. The other of many reasons is because Nintendo hadn't region locked the original 3DS, so why would they change it on this one? This is supposed to be just a console revision, so they'd have to rework all the previous games, I'm sure, to make it work with the new 3DS and to make it not region free, because a lot of the times it has something to do with the games itself and not just the console. Like, for instance, if I remember correctly, there are some 3DS games that aren't region locked, but most companies make their games region locked, so it might not be all Nintendo here. It might just be some of the earlier games released that were planned to be region locked. The third thing that I'd like to bring up is copyrights. Copyrights are a big deal. Now, copyright laws differ to different countries, and sometimes in the US to different states. So, Nintendo has a lot more freedom in Japan when they don't make locally accessible those Japanese games to America, because America has ridiculous copyright laws. I mean, have you seen YouTube copyright strikes? That just says it all right there. But the fact that a lot of things are problems in the US where they're perfectly fine in Japan, that gives Nintendo of Japan a lot more freedom with their games than if they had to make something universally acceptable to America, Japan, and Europe. And then the third main reason is to stop extreme importing, because usually when something doesn't come out in America that comes out in Japan, people will be like, oh, well, we'll just import it. And that sounds great when you look at the surface, but then you have to realize that Nintendo made a certain amount for that country. So say Nintendo makes like let's just say there's about 1 million people in Japan going to buy a 3DS. Let's just say Nintendo makes about 1,100,000 new 3DSs, just to, keep numbers up, because that's what their estimates are. Well, if people start buying them and exporting them to the United States, that could actually really affect the market. Now, I don't think it definitely would, but I think it could affect the market, and that doesn't work well for Nintendo because they can't supply to the people who are in the country they're supplying the consoles for. That, and the people from Japan get to mark them up extremely and sell them to unassuming Americans that'll pay $200-300 for a console just because it hasn't came out in North America yet. So those are just some major reasons, some food for thought. If you still want to think that Nintendo should absolutely 100% not copyright their stuff, I mean not copyright, but not region code their stuff, then go ahead. Please tell me anything you disagree with in the comments. I would really like to know, and I would really like to get your feedback. And I would like to thank you guys for watching. It means a lot to me to have my opinion be heard, to be argued with, because that's what keeps me sane. That's what keeps me on the right track, because sometimes I don't come up with the right stuff. I don't think things through 100%, so I like to get your guys' feedback. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Take it easy. And if you want to check out the game that the video footage is coming from, it is Castlevania by Konami. I'm doing a Let's Play of it on my channel, so go ahead and check that out. I will leave an annotation link right here, and it'll be linked in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.